Hello everybody, my name is Greenly and this is my Minecraft Let's Play. Let's go ahead and get started. We are playing with a modded version of Minecraft. We are playing a Feed the Beast mod pack. We are playing Feed the Beast Lite version 2 and it's using the 1.6.4 version of Minecraft. We have this set on hard mode. And it looks like we got spawned right on the edge of at least 3 different biomes. I see extreme hills over there in my mini-map. And we've got a desert over there, and a nice forest right here. So this is actually a very good spawn point. And as you can see here, we already have evidence of one of our new mods. It's the agriculture mod. And it's giving us cinnamon. I'm gonna go ahead and put that away. And go ahead and get us some tools made. Now, I do have plans on making a lot of nice big builds. Not mega builds. I'm not that ambitious. But, some pretty decently sized things. I've gotten a few suggestions from my nieces and nephews who are the inspiration for me doing these videos. One of the things that they would love to see me do is to build a castle. Now, I'm not going to build a very large one, because like I said, I'm not that ambitious. But a small castle is definitely within the realm of possibility for me to build for them. And they are actually here with me today. They're actually in the other room, giggling at me, I think. But anyway, these videos are mainly for them, but hopefully what I do, you guys will find entertaining as well. Now, anyway, some of the mods that I'm using, as you can see up there in the top right corner, I do have a mini-map going on, and it's showing a large number of mobs underneath me in caves and various stuff. Okay, hopefully we can get an apple. Because this map spawned me in such a wonderful location, we probably won't travel very far before we start building. When I originally had the idea to start this Let's Play series, I had wanted to build near at least 2 different biomes, and I've got spawned right on the edge of 3. And for some reason, it is showing waypoints for another map. So hold on, we'll go ahead and get rid of those. If it'll let me. Anyway, don't worry about that. I'll clear those out later. Ignore those waypoints. Those are not for this map, they are for another map. So we will get rid of those later. Anyway, we're gonna go ahead and come over here to this this little spot over here where there's some less trees, and we're gonna go ahead and start building here. Cause looks like we got some nice mountains there in the distance. We got our forest here and our desert over there. So we're gonna go ahead and kill some sheep. Get ourselves a bed. So when the nighttime comes, we don't get nibbled on by monsters. You're safe. Be happy about that. Eventually I would love to have a farm with all the various animals and at least 1 sheep of each color. If I wanted to be ambitious, I'd say I'd want at least 5 sheep of each color, because I do plan on doing a few small builds with wool. A little bit of a spoiler, my nieces and nephews want me to build a bit of a tribute to some of their favorite Red vs. Blue characters. And if anybody doesn't know what Red vs. Blue is, I definitely recommend going and checking that out. Anybody who has ever played Halo probably knows what Red vs. Blue is, and it is loads of fun. And so yeah, definitely gonna need some wool for those later. Now, some of these mods that I have installed will actually give us new blocks. Later on, you'll be able to see that copper is one of the new ores that is in the game. I believe silver is as well as lead and ferrous. I don't know how many new ores are in the game, but most of them are for a they are tied almost solely to the mod, and I think that's for refinery. Let me look here. Go ahead and look up copper. And let's see here. Yes, that is for thermal expansion and also microblocks as well. I've never played with microblocks, so that'll be fun to play with. Oh, let me go ahead and clear that. There we go. Let's see here. Where do we want to build? Is this a cave or is this just a little hollow? This is just a little hollow. Now, I don't want to build into the ground, although I have done that before on, previous Minecraft maps and, kind of lived like a hobbit. But we're going to build above ground. So let's see what we got over here. Ooh, bit of a lighting glitch there. So, oh, wow. We have a cave. And some gravel, and oh, there we go. There's some copper ore. It's a little hard to see, and look, we've been blessed with some iron ore as well. Okay, we're gonna have to get some stone in order to get that. And let's go ahead and get us some stone, and we'll get us a full set of some stone tools before it is time for me to cut this video. I'm going to be trying to keep these videos pretty short. So it's, again, like I said, these videos are mainly inspired by my nieces and nephews, and keeping them short makes sure that they don't lose interest in them from having to sit still for too long periods of time. Is that a sheep? I think there's a sheep above me, mowing the lawn. Okay, there we go. We got some of that. We're going to go ahead and find a floating flower. Hello. And go away. Flowers don't float. Okay. Gonna give me any apples? No. No apples. Okay. So, let's go ahead and we're gonna make us a bed. There we go. This way we'll be able to set our spawn point. And we're going to make ourselves a furnace. Since we did find some iron, we're going to need that. And we need some more sticks. And let's go ahead and make us a stone sword. Alright, sorry about that. Phones ring at the worst time. Anyway, we're going to go ahead and finish making up some stone tools, and we're going to go ahead and cut this first video. And, because like I said, I want to try to keep them short. So we got a stone pickaxe, stone axe, and we'll go ahead and make ourselves a stone shovel, because we may have to do some terraforming around here, or landscaping, before we build our first house. So, and we're going to go ahead and plant these trees, and make ourselves a couple of chests in order to store our extra stuff. So, go ahead and store that, and go ahead and store the wooden tools, except for the wooden shovel. We'll go ahead and use that. Anyway, let's go plant these trees so we'll have some nearby wood. This way we don't have to trek across the river there. And then we'll go ahead and call this first video done. Oh dear, what is that? I do believe that's sludge. Anyway, thank you guys so much for tuning in. Be sure to give me a thumbs up and a subscribe if you liked what you see. Leave a comment below if you have any suggestions for future builds. I do plan on putting a link down below for the mod pack and the texture pack. So if anybody's interested in those, they can go ahead and check them out and download them. I will also leave a link in the description to the Rooster Teeth website, who are the people who do Red vs. Blue, for anybody who wants to check them out. It is a pretty good show. They just recently started season 12, and it's a lot of fun. Anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and cut here, and I'll go sleep in my bed and make it daytime, and I will see you in the next episode. Bye!